You want to buy the best attacking midfielder, also known as the cams, in the FC25 career mode, matching your budget and your team. If you like that, this video is perfect for you. Welcome to episode 6 in the highest potential video. We made the goalkeeper, center backs, full backs, CDM, center mid, cams. We also have the wingers and the strikers. It's a full series of 8 episodes. This is episode 6, so watch it all. No time to waste. The cams will be flying on the screen. Cheap, expensive, medium, every budget will be covered. You want to build yourself a legendary team in FC25 with the best possible players to get the wins you always dreamt about, but you don't have the coins? The solution is simple. Go to u7buy.com, click the link down below and use the code VIVA for a big discount. If you're a big fan of football shirts and you want to buy it for yourself or to give it to a friend, go to Soccer Deal Shop. There is a link down in the description. With the code VIVA you receive a big discount of free shirts when you buy shirts. In this episode we will be starting off with Luke Harris, the man owned by Fulham, loaned out to Birmingham City. Last year he had high potential of 88, this year is a little bit lower, but still a great player for any road to glory in the lower leagues of England. So this is just a start of the video. Step by step we'll take it higher and higher. For example, Jamie Donnelly is always and will be a great RTG player. He goes up from 64 to 82, and just like Luke Harris, he's perfect to loan him in and buy him later on and turn him into a Premier League player, because with 82 ability, he can be that for your team. Now we're going with Gabriel Massieu. He's playing with Girona. He was owned by Ajax Amsterdam. He played there in their academy for the full academy years. Then he didn't get the chance. He went to Girona. He can press proven. Great camp for your team. Then we go with Sonny Mayulu, a cool name. He plays with Paris Saint-Germain. 6 foot, so a big guy on the camp position. Left footed, decent pace and agility already. And imagine going up from 65 to 82. You can turn this man in a great playmaker. A little bit the feeling of Paulo Dybala. Then we have Gustavo Sá. He plays with a smaller team in Portugal, so he is able to sign with almost any squad in the world. Decent physicalities, good jumping. He is 6'1" as well, so a big guy with incisive passing. Then we have Linson. He plays with Ajax Amsterdam. He can play as a cam, he can play as a center mid. You can see the pace needs some work to be done on, because he goes from 69 to 83, but the pace is his weakest spot, but he has the flair ability. Fernandez Pardo. If you can't find him, just find him out with Matias Fernandez, and then you will find him in the career mode. I had to look for a very long time. With his surname I couldn't find him, with the first name was easy. He's a great player. He plays little in the League O. Alvaro Montoro, probably one of my personal favorites. He plays with Vélez Sarsfield. It's an Argentinian league. He goes up from 65 to 83, but look at the agility and acceleration and balance. It's great. The guy's 5'7". He's like Giovinco in his best days, and he's a great star. Mattia Liberali. He plays with AC Milan. They don't have the badge, they don't have the shirt, but they still have the name. And with Liberali, they have a player you need to put in your team ASAP, because he has the agility, the balance, the passing, and he can be your new Andrea Pirlo. Jorginho Rutter. He's more well known. He also had a career at Hoffenheim, etc. He's 22, he is 75 rated. He will be more expensive. He has great physicals, and by the way, he has also very nice technicals. He was a striker in the past, and that's why his finishing is still pretty high. Incisive, flair, and he's a trickster. That's cool. Then we have Kasper Urbanski. The man who plays with the Polish national team is 5'10". He plays with Bologna, is 69 rated, and you can see it. He goes up to 84, and that means a plus 15 in comparison with the 69 he starts off with. He's your new Piotr Zielinski and a new star for the Polish national team. But we have more to come. If you loved the video, leave a like, subscribe. Want to buy coins, go to u7buy. Want to buy these amazing shirts, go to Soccer Deal Shop. All the links are down below. We have Julio Cesar and Cisco, a very well-known player owned by Brighton and Hove, and he is already a great player in the Premier League, and he will only be better with the potential of 84. He's a keeper for many Premier League sides. Ismail Saibari, the man of Morocco. PSV Eindhoven loves their big guy, 6'1", great physical stats. Like in real life, this man keeps running, fighting, shooting, 90 plus minutes, great physicals, but also good technicals. So Saibari is the perfect player for your squad. Mario Strujkens, we go a little bit more south, from the Netherlands to Belgium. We have found a 3-star playmaker, and Anderlecht, Club Rouge, Racing Genk, they're always known for their big talents, and with Strujkens, it's same as always. He's 19 years old, and he can turn into a cheap version of Kevin De Bruyne. good. Then we have Mateusz Franca. He already plays with a team in the Premier League, but you can sign him because he is only 69 rated. Crystal Palace is willing to sell him, and Franca goes up to 84, and that means he will turn a lot of heads when he gets to full potential. He will be an EPL star, and who could have thought that of Franca being on the bench of Crystal Palace? Umut Tuhumcu. Yeah, you can guess it. He has German and Turkish parents. He isn't the fastest one, you need to work on that a little bit, but he's still a great playmaker. He can do it all on that position. We go back to PSV Eindhoven with Isaac Babadi. He's younger than Ismail Sabari. Babadi is a fast man, you will see that in a couple of seconds. 78 acceleration, 84 agility. His sprint speed can be higher in the long sprints, but the man has everything to turn in a great player maker like Ibrahim Afellay was in the past for PSV. Then we find Nico Paz. I'm finding all these hitting gems for you boys. He plays with Como. Is that Serie A, I believe it is, but don't worry, you can buy this man of Argentina off them because they're willing to sell him because he's not a starting player at the start. Then we find Ryan Shirky, and he already made a move in this career, what you can see. I believe he plays with Olympique Lyon, correct me if I'm wrong, and they already signed him up. So if you want to get Ryan Shirky, and I think you should because his playing style pluses are incredible. He has so many of them already and a gold flare one, so Ryan Shirky is very cool, but be quick or else Leicester City or anybody else will steal him away from your squad. Ansu Fati, can you imagine this? The man is still 21 years old. He looks like 30 years old. He's in my system for such a long time for my feeling, but 91x, 87 sprint speed, 89 agility is one of the best scams you can get. Even if you're starting off at Barcelona, don't sell him. Use Ansu Fati and he will turn into a player that gets a starting spot for FCB. After Ansu Fati, we're going down with Malik Tillman. For the third time, we go to PSV Eindhoven. They're swimming in the camps. 79 pace, great physicalities. Tillman can play in every single position you want of him. Balance, jumping, he's 6'2". He's a giant. He feels like a giant on that camp position. So all the physicals are there, but he also has incredible technicals. You can see that great ball control, great short passing. So Tillman, he has 6 playing style pluses at the start. Like, that's crazy. We have Gabri Veiga. Last year he had the potential of 90, but the man who went to Saudi Arabia to play for Al Ahly now has the potential of 85. Not bad, of course not bad. He is 6 foot. He can play centre mid, he can play cam. He might be even better as a centre mid, but you just have to find it out for yourself. Gabri Veiga, he had a great career for a couple of months, then he went to Saudi Arabia, and then he got the big money. But hey, who can blame him for doing and choosing that? Then we find Martin Baturina. Once again, he was also in my centre mid video, one of the few players that was covering in 2 videos, because Baturina is originally a cam, but you might even use him more as a centre mid. He can do it all, by the way. After Baturina, we have more players to come. This man is special, but what think about Tom Bischoff? It's not Bierhoff, like we know in the past. Bischoff, 68 rated, going up to 85, playing for a team like Hoffenheim, and Hoffenheim is willing to sell him for you. Or maybe loan him in the first season and buy him after that, because Tim Bischoff will make a difference for your squad. Left-footed from the Bundesliga, we also find another one, Paul Warner. He's loaned out to FC Heidenheim, a team that played amateurs a couple of years ago, now plays in the Bundesliga, and he's owned by Bayern Munich, you can see that, and Paul Warner is a great player to sign in a cheap squad. We are staying in the Bundesliga with Christian Lisces of Hungary, hope to pronounce that name correctly. He has great physicals, you can see that, good acceleration, good sprint speed at the start. He's right-footed, and you can see a lot of left-footed cams, because left-footed people are very creative. You can see that on the cam position. That's really true, it's not made up. Then we find Simone Pavundi. I love this guy. He plays with the Zebras of Udinese. He is 5'5". He's the tiniest guy in this video, in the whole episode, in the whole series. But look at the balance. 94. Nobody can get the ball. Remember Di Natale? Fabrizio Micoli? He's that type of player. He is a mega cool giant looking like an ant, but in his skills, he is perfect. Valentin Carboni, sad story. Today I'm making this video, and a couple of hours earlier I read his career might be over. His season is over because he picked up a horrible knee injury, so maybe you can turn him into the superstar. He can't be this year and might even not be in his whole career. Can you fix Valentin Carboni? It would be a great story. Rodrigo Mora, probably the biggest hidden gem this year. Rodrigo Mora is 16, but he turned 17 this week, so now he is 17 from this game. And you can see the man being great with his skills, being great with the ball, great signing, dirty cheap. Dominic Szoboszlai, he is not dirty cheap. He is a well-known player. Premier League, captain of Hungary. He comes with a price, but still for a team like Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, Real, you can sign up Szoboszlai. He goes up to 86, has incredible skills and is also a quick feet player. Lee Kang-in, with a history at Mallorca and Valencia, the man of South Korea now plays with Paris Saint-Germain, and he's a well-known player. He is 79, and just like Szoboszlai, that comes with a price. He will not be cheap for you. I'm honest about it. You have to pay the bills if you want to get Lee Kang-in in your team. Harvey Elliott, same story. He was once a big talent. He had low overall rating, but now Elliott is also 78 rated, 90 agility, 90 balance. He is 5'6". Just like Pavuni, he belongs with the smallest players in this game, but on the cam position, it doesn't matter. A player like that, you always want to have him in your team because he does wonders. If you like Moroccans, once again, Bilal El Kanous can be your man. He plays with Leicester City, just promoted. Leicester City is a great save game, by the way. Try to keep them in the Premier League. That would be cool for you. Then we have Sudakov. He is the best Ukrainian player in this career mode. He goes up from 78 to 86. He's already high rated, but every big team in the whole European leagues can sign him up easily, so do it ASAP. Pablo Torre. He is not Iniesta, he's not Xavi, he's not Frankie. He will not play games until the third season. He will get fully rated 86, but then I hope you steal him away before that time happens. He will be unpayable. Sverre Halsat Nipan, is he the gem of this year? It could be, but we have more to come. He is 17, 6 foot. He plays with Rosenborg. He's unknown, and he goes up to 86 like Martin Ødegaard, his region. Then we have Atwan Nwaneri. He's also a great player from England, plays for Arsenal. You can loan him in very easily in the first season, and with the rating going up to 86, he's also a great player to sign up in the long term. Great for short term, fantastic for long term. Can Uzun, he plays with Frankfurt again. We have man of Turkey this time, the first one. He can play cam, striker, center mid. He can do that all, boys, because wow, you like a player like that. You can play on several positions and you will not get tired. Finesse shot, technicals, first shot, he's all that. Fares Shaibi with great pace, the man of Algeria. Yeah, a lot of Africans, like Northern Africans in this video, are making it in there. He's a great playmaker, 6 foot and a high work rate as well. Then we find Brian Gruda, and he's a fan favorite, and I will tell you why. He's extremely fast. He is so fast at the start, 84 acceleration. He is just, by some of you guys, always signed up in the career mode, and I don't blame you. He comes with a price just like Gluck, but if you can get Gruda and Gluck, you can keep them until the end of the game. They will be the best of the best of the best, and you can reach champion levels. Gluck is even faster than Gruda. That is why Gruda and Gluck are both of my favorites to sign up on that cam position. But there's one player I like more, Kendry Paez. He plays with a very unknown team in Ecuador. You can see it, boys. He is great, 72 rated, very easy to buy, and he will become your new James Rodriguez. And I know James is from Colombia, but you get the vibes with this man. 17 years old and skills like that. He's like Kubo was in the past. Remember Kubo? When he was a youngster, Paez is his next in line thing. Aslan Ouedraogo is also a fantastic player. He made the move from Schalke to RB Leipzig. He's 18 years old, 6'3", the biggest guy in this video, and that's why you like him on that cam position as a monstrous center attacking mid. Franco Mastantuono. If you think this video isn't getting better, this man is popping up on the screen. 16 years old, 71 rated, going up to 89. This looks like a messy region in game. It's unbelievable he will bring to the pitch for your team. Sign him up ASAP. Xavi Simons is a known player. He plays with the Dutch national team. He scored at the Euros against England. He's now playing with Paris Saint-Germain. So we all know Xavi Simons is the man that's loaned out to Leipzig. We can't buy him in the first season, but he goes up to 90. Bloody hell, he will be one of the best camps you can get in this game. And is it freezing? No, it's just cold. Palmer popping up on your screen. 86 rated. We all know Palmer is already a great player, and he can go up to 90. So yes, we know he's a great player, and we know he can only go up, but you have to steal him away from Chelsea. Over 100 mil is what you need to take with you if you want to go to North London to buy him to your squad. Arda Güler, he is easier to buy because he's on the bench of Real Madrid, and he's one of my favorite players in this video. He goes up to 91, and he's an extremely cool playmaker like in the old days. He's not physical, he's not very good with the stamina, but he is just like Hadji Riquelme, a perfect playmaker with skills on the ball. Then we go to Florian Weirds, and this man has it all. He has the physicality of Michael Ballack, the skills of Sebastian Schweinsteiger, and he can score goals and lay it off like Miroslav Klose in his best days. He's an all-round cam, different than, for example, Arda Güler, because Weirds also has the physicality, the stamina, 3 lungs in his body just to keep running, and this man is one of the best in the game, of course. Also, Musiala is fantastic, man of Germany / England. He chose to play for Germany. He's a shadow striker of Bayern Munich, and Weirds and Musiala, probably the 2 best cams in this career mode, both play in the Bundesliga with the technical flair ability. This man is cool as a trickster as well. Great player. Then we find Job Bellingham. Yes, boys, he is there. He has the potential of 85. He chose a career at Sunderland. I think that is a smart choice by Job Bellingham, because in that way he's staying with a team he can playing time with, and he only gets better. And also to put in this video his brother, and he was also in my centre mid video, Jude Bellingham. Although Jude, I like him more as a centre mid. If you saw the centre mid video, you know that Jude Bellingham is also the best cam in this game. And how cool would it be if you can get Job and Jude in one squad? So boys, if you love this video, leave a like, subscribe for more, put on the notification bell, and I thank you all for watching. Click the I button to watch the whole series, and I see you in a flash.